Imagine a war fought not only with tanks, planes, and battleships, but with invisible weapons, lies, codes, and silent agents moving in the dark. During the Second World War, while armies clashed across continents, a hidden conflict unfolded in the shadows. Codenamed operations with strange names and daring plots shaped the course of history, sometimes more decisively than any battlefield victory. This is the story of the secret espionage missions of World War II, where deception, courage, and technology combined to outsmart entire armies. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest videos. By the late 1930s, the major powers understood that intelligence would be as important as firepower. Britain, Germany, the Soviet Union, the United States, and Japan all built vast spy networks. Some focused on stealing enemy plans, others specialized in sabotage, cryptography, or psychological warfare. The result was a global web of covert operations so complex that many details remain classified even today. One of the most legendary operations was Ultra, the British program to break the German Enigma code. German commanders believed Enigma's intricate system of rotating rotors made their messages unbreakable. But mathematicians in Poland first cracked early versions, and when war began, they shared their work with Britain. At Bletchley Park, a team of brilliant minds, including Alan Turing, designed electromechanical machines called bombs to decipher messages faster than humans could. By 1941, they were reading high-level German communications, giving the Allies critical insights into U-boat positions in the Atlantic and troop movements in Europe. Historians estimate that Ultra shortened the war by at least 2 years and saved millions of lives, though its success was kept secret until the 1970s. While British cryptanalysts worked in silence, agents in the field risked their lives in dangerous missions. The Special Operations Executive, SOE, created by Winston Churchill, was tasked to set Europe ablaze. SOE agents parachuted into occupied countries to organize resistance, sabotage railways, and relay intelligence back to London. In France, women like Violette Szabo and Nancy Wake coordinated guerrilla attacks that disrupted German supply lines ahead of the D-Day invasion. In Norway, a team of Norwegian commandos carried out the heavy water sabotage at Vemork in 1943, destroying key components of Nazi Germany's nuclear research and crippling any chance of a German atomic bomb. The Germans were no less inventive. The Abwehr, Germany's military intelligence service, ran agents across Europe and the Americas. They plotted to infiltrate the United States with saboteurs trained to destroy factories and railways. In 1942, Operation Pastorius landed 8 German agents on American shores by submarine. But the plan collapsed when one of the agents, George Dash, surrendered to the FBI, revealing the mission before any sabotage could begin. The failure highlighted the difficulty of operating in enemy territory where loyalty and fear could shift in an instant. Perhaps the most elaborate deception of the war was Operation Fortitude, part of the broader plan for the Allied invasion of Normandy. To protect the real landing site, Allied intelligence created a fictitious army group, complete with fake tanks, inflatable aircraft, and dummy radio traffic, positioned across the English Channel from Pas-de-Calais. The plan relied heavily on double agents, most famously Juan Pujol Garcia, codenamed Garbo, who convinced the Germans that the main invasion would come at Calais. Even after the D-Day landings in Normandy began on June 6, 1944, German forces hesitated to redeploy, believing the real attack was yet to come. Fortitude was so successful that Hitler kept vital divisions in the wrong place for weeks, giving the Allies the foothold they needed in France. In the Pacific Theater, intelligence played an equally dramatic role. In early 1942, American cryptanalysts broke Japan's JN-25 naval code. This breakthrough allowed Admiral Chester Nimitz to ambush the Japanese fleet at the Battle of Midway, turning the tide of the war in the Pacific. Later, the daring mission known as Operation Vengeance targeted Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto, the architect of Pearl Harbor. After intercepting a coded Japanese message revealing Yamamoto's flight plan, U.S. pilots ambushed and shot down his plane over Bougainville in April 1943, dealing a severe psychological blow to Japan. Espionage was not limited to military strategy. It also involved the theft of cutting-edge technology. The Manhattan Project, America's top-secret effort to build an atomic bomb, was infiltrated by Soviet spies. Agents like Klaus Fuchs and members of the Rosenberg Network passed critical data to Moscow, allowing the Soviet Union to develop its own nuclear weapon years earlier than expected. Their actions reshaped the balance of power in the post-war world, proving that even the most closely guarded secrets were vulnerable. Individual stories from this hidden war reveal remarkable bravery and ingenuity. In occupied Poland, the underground network known as the Home Army smuggled microfilm of German rocket technology from the V-2 test site at Peenemünde to British intelligence. In neutral Sweden, businessman Raoul Wallenberg used fake passports and diplomatic protection to save thousands of Hungarian Jews from deportation, an act of courage that cost him his life when he disappeared into Soviet custody after the war. Spies also fought a war of misinformation. The British controlled nearly every German agent in the United Kingdom through the double-cross system, feeding Berlin a steady stream of false reports while extracting valuable intelligence. Some agents even reported their own arrests as if they had escaped, maintaining credibility with their German handlers. The delicate balance of lies and truth allowed the Allies to shape enemy decisions without revealing their control. Not all espionage involved humans. Technology played a silent but decisive role. Direction-finding equipment tracked enemy radio signals. Reconnaissance aircraft photographed troop movements from high altitude. Early computers processed mountains of intercepted data. Each innovation pushed the boundaries of science, laying the foundation for modern intelligence agencies and digital surveillance. By 1945, the Shadow War had become as important as the battles fought with guns and tanks. Intelligence victories influenced nearly every major campaign, from the deserts of North Africa to the jungles of Burma. Yet the secrecy surrounding these missions meant that many participants received little recognition in their lifetimes. Agents operated under false names, carried cyanide pills for suicide if captured, and often disappeared without trace. Their contributions remained hidden behind classified files long after the guns fell silent. Even today, historians continue to uncover new details. Recently declassified documents reveal that some operations extended into the early Cold War, as former allies turned into rivals. Techniques pioneered by wartime spies, code-breaking, covert action, psychological manipulation, became standard tools of superpower competition. The lessons of World War II's espionage shaped agencies like the CIA, MI6, and the KGB, whose influence persists in the 21st century. The story of these secret missions is more than a catalog of clever tricks. It is a testament to human creativity under pressure, to the belief that information can be as powerful as any weapon. Behind every intercepted message and sabotaged railway stood men and women willing to risk everything for a cause they might never see triumph. As we look back on the hidden battlefields of World War II, we are reminded that victory was not only won by soldiers storming beaches or pilots dueling in the sky. It was also earned by those who worked in silence, decoding messages, spreading falsehoods, and striking unseen blows that changed the course of history. Their war was fought in whispers and shadows, but its impact still echoes today. If you enjoyed this journey into the covert world of World War II espionage, share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more untold stories of the past. What do you think was the most daring mission of all? Codebreakers at Bletchley Park, double agents feeding lies to the enemy, or the spies who stole the secrets of the atomic age?